Good morning, good afternoon, and hello to planet Earth. Dermot B here, also known as the Celtic coach. Cheers. All right. My coach told me, Dermot, stop trying to save the world and the world will change. And I thought, what the hell is he talking about? That makes no sense whatsoever. Now, I'm going to tell you 3 stories how I told that to 3 of my clients and their world changed. First story, author. And an author came to me for coaching. And he said, Dermot, I want to change the world. I said, how are you going to do that? Tell me how you're going to change the world. He said, I want to write a book, and this book is going to change the world. I'm going to have people all over the world read this book, and they're going to change. And I said, so what's the problem? How come, you haven't, is the book written? No, I've been writing it for 10 years. I said, oh, you've been writing it for 10 years. And what's the problem? And he said, I've got writer's block. I said, you got writer's block for 10 years? He said, yes. And I said, what caused this writer's block? He said, I don't know. He said, I'm just trying to write a book that will change the world. I zipped the lip. I didn't say anything. I allowed the silence to inform a little bit of wisdom. And he got it. He said, oh my God, I'm trying to change the world. And I said, yeah, stop trying to change the world and the world will change. And with that, he was putting so much pressure on himself that the book would change the world that he got writer's block, which I see it all the time. So I said, stop changing the world. Stop trying to change the world and the world will change. Guess what? He finished his book in 3 months and he put it out into the world. How many people are reading that book? A lot. Is it changing lives? Yes. Did he write the book from that place of trying to change the world? No, because when I got done coaching with him, he wrote the book because it would be fun to share that with the world. Second story. I had a coach. Coach came to Club Fearless, and it's a program that I run for coaches, and said to me, Dermot, I want to save the world. And I said, oh, how are you going to do that? Sounds like a big job. Have you got a big shovel? And they said, my coaching is going to save the world. I'm going to coach all the leaders. I'm going to coach all the presidents. I'm going to coach all the biggest people in the planet. I said, wonderful. I said, we can help you with that. I said, that's what we do here in the program. And I said, what's the problem? He said, I don't have any clients. I said, you don't have any clients? No. Have you tried to get some clients? Yeah, I've reached out to a bunch of leaders, people that don't know me, and I tried to coach them, but didn't work. I said, oh. And so I said, so you're trying to save the world? She says, yeah. I said, I want you to stop trying to save the world and just start inviting people to come have a conversation. And instead of saving the world, I want you to change that to who needs help? Who in my world needs help? Who in my life needs help? And start there. And guess what? She created a prosperous coaching practice. She's now coaching leaders, not presidents yet, but she will. But she's doing it from a place of loving what she does and sharing that with the world. She's doing it from a place of serving people, not the world, because that's too big for the emotional brain. Emotional brain, save the world. Oh, how am I going to do that? Oh, I won't do anything. It's too big. Third story. I had a tech CEO come in, and he had created this technology, this robotic technology. And he said, Dermot, this is my life's work, and it's going to change the world. I said, okay, tell me how is it going to do that? He says, well, it's going to teach people to do this and to do that. No, I can't get into it. It's private. And I said, well, how's it going? He's coming to me for coaching, and I'm asking, how's it going? So I already know how's it going. He said, it's not going well. He said, I've created it, but I can't get any investors. And I said, oh. I said, what do you think the problem is? He said, I don't know. He said, I know that this is going to change the world, but I can't get anyone invested in it. I said, oh. And then I asked him, why did you create this technology? And this big smile, after him frowning and telling me about saving the world, big smile come over. Oh, Dermot, I had a dream one night, and I thought about this technology. I've been in the technology world, and I thought, wow, wouldn't this be wonderful? Wouldn't this be fun if I could create something like that? And I said, so initially I said it wasn't to save the world. He said, no, that came later. But initially I was just doing it because it was fun. I said, how about you go back? How about you stop trying to save the world and have a little more fun with sharing your technology with people? Guess what happened? He started sharing the technology with people and he got 2 investors. You see, people get stuck on trying to change the world, and the emotional brain can't do that. It's much easier to change your thoughts about the world and about what you're doing than it is to change everybody's thinking in the world. It's impossible to change everybody's thinking in the world. Best that you can hope for is to find something that you love to do and share that with the world. That's the way to save the world. When clients come to me and they say, I want to save the world, they're pushing. I want to change this person and change that person. You can't change anyone. Gandhi said it best, be the change you wish to see in the world. When you become that change, when you connect to your own, what lights you up, what makes your heart sing, and you share it from that place, that changes the world. That's the amazing part about all of this. Okay, last thing. You don't have to change the world. Have you noticed that we've got better technology, we've got better water, we've got better quality of life, we've got better products out there, health products, better clothing lines, better automobiles, better technology, we got now wind and solar and electricity and electric. The world is emphatically expanding towards greater good all the time. That's emotions, energy in motion. And the best that we can do is to start to focus on, or put a little bit of attention on, what lights us up, what makes our heart sing. What do we love to do? What are we passionate about? Not even passionate, what do we like to do? What fills us up? And share that with the world, and that will change the world. You see, most people, those 3 people that I told you, they were focused on what's wrong with the world, and I have to fix the world. The world doesn't need fixing. It's emphatically expanding towards greater good all the time. All right? So here's what we need to do. As I said, you can't focus on what's wrong with the world and try to improve it. Doesn't work. If you focus on what makes you feel good and you share that with the world, that will change the world. Let me say that again. When you focus on what feels good and you share that feeling, that love of what you do, that will change the world. And that's the best way to do this, folks. It's not to go out and try to change people and try to tell people what to do, because have you noticed? People are not doing what you tell them to do. All right. Now, if you're interested in changing your life, if you're interested in making your life better, I encourage you to come to the upcoming Better Life workshop in June. Until the next time, think big, have fun, stay curious. Cheers.